Oh, morning, darlings. It's our final day in Corfu, and it's looking slightly misty out there, which is absolutely typical because we've hired a car today and we're going to go for a drive and see what's around in Corfu before we say goodbye. Watching this little beauty this morning. Eat, Pray, Love. I know this is the epitome of rich white women films, but there's a rich white woman in all of us, loves. So the car has arrived and we're going to set off on our travels now. This is going to be interesting. These roads have been absolutely comical. It's been amazing. We're literally just high up in the mountains, loves. See how high we are up now. Still climbing, loves. We're literally going over a mountain, I'm sure of it. Down now, loves. There's an abandoned building there.
Massive.
Oh wow. Beautiful. Andy's doing an amazing job driving. The mountains are very misty. Can't even see them. These roads are literally not even big enough for one car, loves. It's hilarious. Of course, the motorbike overtakes us.
Oh,
Made it to the sea. So we've hopped out the car after our white knuckle ride, getting here to come and have a look at what's here in, what's it called, And? Pelicas. We made it in one piece. It's really beautiful. How are you feeling, And?
I really enjoyed it.
I bet you did. Just stopping for a little drink, loves, and it's absolutely awful. What do you reckon, And?
What do you mean?
Do you like it?
It's worth the white knuckle ride.
Lake Corfu. So we are literally 5 minutes away from our next destination. Our next destination, you could say, even. And it's been an absolute white knuckle ride. So we are hopefully going to go the main roads back, which would be the sensible option. But it's been very picturesque I've not been able to film anything because I've been too busy giving Andy directions from the phone because it's been hairpin turn central. But it will all be worth it when we get to where we're going. Well, we made it, loves. After an absolutely horrendous drive, we finally made it in one piece, and the car's not broken either. But never again. So this is where we've come. Corfu Lagoon. So the white knuckle ride drive was clearly taking us there to the lake. For us to get there, we'll have to walk across all of this. It's beautiful, loves. That's going to be a nightmare for us to walk to, so we've decided not to after all that. A much nicer route home by the sea. Beautiful. So it's 2:20 and we are very, very nearly back to the hotel after an absolutely epic drive. And it's just over there. And I was just going to say, if you ever come to Corfu, don't ever hire a car. It is not an island to drive around. The main roads are not too bad, but if you have to go anywhere remotely rural, it's white knuckle ride central. So yeah, don't drive. Go by boat. As much as it's expensive, go by boat. Have we finally made it back to the hotel?
No, because I'm going to take you back to the
Get me out of this car immediately.
I'll take you back to the lake now.
Never again. 4.5 hours later, 5.5 hours later. So this is what we've actually just travelled in the car.
Both, please. Yeah.
Which explains why we were in the car for so many hours, doesn't it? Food will make it all better. What do you mean you don't need it filming? It's a nice ice cream. Last swimming pool afternoon. Last sunset from the balcony of our hotel before we head home tomorrow. So it's been a very interesting day today because the drive out was actually mega stressful. I didn't film any because I was directing Andy, plus the roads we were travelling on were so ridiculously dangerous for a car, especially a hire car. So we're lucky that the tyres didn't burst and we were stranded in the middle of nowhere. So it was really stressful, horrible experience. But the first place we stopped off at, we got there and the roads there were fine. So that bit was lovely. It was only the second part. And obviously by the time we got to where the lake was, we were just done. But drove the way home on the normal roads. And yeah, had a lovely lunch, and then we were going to have a swim, and we were honestly so drained from this morning that we come back, put a Christmas film on, and we're like sleep within like 2 seconds. So we've got up, we've packed the cases, we've been watching Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, and we are going to go and now have a lovely meal at Hive, which we went to earlier on in the week for drinks and absolutely loved. So really looking forward to it. Back in our favourite bar, Hive. Absolutely love this place. So twinkly, sparkly. Love it. Final meal, pork belly. Wow, look at that. Andy Pandy's got beef ragu. So loves, that's it. Our final night on our final day in Corfu is finished with a meal at the Hive, which was okay. Andy, yours was not really any good, was it? But very, very nice setting, and would definitely recommend going for a drink there. And the vibe is perfect. It's just the food, for what we paid for it, was very overcooked. In summary, what would you give this week?
This week?
Yeah. Out of 10. Oh, falling down the curb.
I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay. And as Andy goes into the shop, I will give you my verdict. I would say it's a very beautiful place. Having been to Greece numerous times over the years, different countries, you know what you're getting with the beautiful food. But what was missing this time was the service. Not everywhere. The hotel, Teresa too, would very highly recommend. Staff are amazing there, but in general, we've come in October and we've had lots of moaning about the season coming to an end. There's a sense of the workers just can't wait to be done with it. And like I said, we've not had a second drink in a single restaurant this week because they just don't come and offer you second drink. They're nowhere to be seen. So yeah, I think it's been an enjoyable week. But after doing the cruise where the customer service was outstanding, and going from coming back to your room and it being cleaned every day, new towels, just the way you're looked after, to then try and integrate and adjust back into a normal holiday, for me, has been very difficult. I think if we hadn't have done the cruise, I would have enjoyed it probably more, but then maybe I wouldn't, because I think wherever you go, it's the people that make it. The people at the hotel have definitely made it, have absolutely loved the hotel. What I realised from driving around, we literally drove the whole island today. Sidari is definitely the best place to stay if you're going to come here. But would I come back again? No, I wouldn't. And it hasn't been a patch on Crete or Rhodes. So that's my final thoughts. I hope you've enjoyed watching these videos and enjoyed hearing Andy's fart there in the background.
They wouldn't have heard that.
They would have, and they probably would have smelt it as well.
They smelt it, dealt it.
Oh really? We'll finish off on that note, loves, literally. Brrr. See you on the other side.